Hello everyone, welcome to DINSTAR webinar. I'm Felix from DINSTAR marketing team, and I'm glad with your old friend Alex for the webinar today. Hi Alex, you say hello to everyone.
Hello, I'm your old friend Alex, and today let me introduce our newly 4G wireless intercom. And here you can see this our three models is today our main product. And later I will show you how to use it and what's the features inside and some difference between the our old model, the DP8. This model is DP9 series, this new model.
Okay, as you know, the webinar is about our newly launched 4G wireless safe intercom. Here is our agenda. We will go over the below 7 parts in this webinar. First, we will introduce the most important part, the newly 4G intercom's introduction. The second part is DP9 and DP8 comparison. The third is NMS introduction, a key part. Next one is benefits of 4G intercom. Then we introduce the applications to you. After that, we will do an interesting part, the demo. Finally, we will show you the successful cases we have done so far. Okay, Alex, your time.
Okay, thank you, Felix. Really great to have so many old friends and new friends here today join our webinar. So for these who are not familiar with our DINSTAR, so I will briefly introduce our company. And our company founded in 2011, and we have a leading global provider of IP unified communication product with over 200 staff, and we have in this business experience in over 18 years, and the traditional advantage product include the VoIP gateway and SBC controller. Is occupied in the first level in China. But today we are talk about the SIP intercom. Okay. Currently, our product, we providing 5 product lines: the SIP intercom, the VoIP gateway, and the IPPX, and the IP phones, and the SBC controller. So today, we mainly introduce our SIP intercom product lines. Okay, this is our newly generation 4G wireless intercom product, the DP92-G. This product, DP92 is our new generation of the 4G wireless intercom with compact design and a stylish look. The DP92 is a high-end intercom developed with many great features. So firstly, you can see this model. The whole device is made of aluminum alloy. The surface housing is the whole black sandblast. It compared with the normal intercom on the market, it has a more attractive appearance. You can see here, it looks more luxury and stable after installation. You can see we have the default model is the DP92-SG, and we have the optional ones. If you need 2 buttons, this one is optional for use. And in 4G LED band, it supports most the frequency bands on the market, such as B1, 3, 5, and 34, 38, 39, 40, 41. Also support the TDD and the FDD. In 4G models, it completely makes the installation easier than ever. So the second one model is our 4G video intercom. The material is the same as the first model. On this basis, you can see a HD camera is added. So under the 4G LEDs, not only the voice call works well, but also the video call is very smooth. Standard model you can see here is DP92V-SG. You can see the V, DP92V means the video, which we have the camera here. And you can add 2 buttons, and the RFIDs are optional 1. If you just need the RFID, you can choose the optional 2. And if you just need the 2 buttons, then you can choose the option 3. So now, next, this is 2 models of 4G. And we have the next model is mini economical. You can see here, economical audio intercoms for its small designs. And we have made it compatible with a medical poor code switch. This one is used for the hospital. So in the hospital, many intercoms in the devices are ABS materials, so it's very easy to be damaged by the external force. And as for the DP9 one, we still use the aluminum alloy, which is stable to avoid malicious damage by patients or their family members. So before we sharing the difference between the DP9 and the DP8, so let's have a look for the DP8 series. This series is our older products, the previous products, and you can see we have 5 models. The DP8 one is audio intercom with 2 buttons. We have the 2 SIP accounts and 2 DSS keys. It supports the DDMF tone, which means you can do the remote control. And it supports the default auto answer. As for the DP82, it adds the RFID cards based on the DP81. And the DP83 adds the camera based on the DP81. And the DP85 here, DP85, it added the RFID and the camera based on the DP81. So then the DP88 is a multiple keypad with a LCD displays. It also supports the phone book. If you use this LCD, you can check the phone book number. And now we compare with the DP8 series. We can see the difference between the DP9 and the DP8. Here you can see the difference and the similarities. Firstly, we can see the similarities. In the video, both of these devices models, they use the 4 million pixels resolution cameras, and the video codec, both of them support the H.264 and 265, and audio codec, both of them support the G.722, 723, 726, 729, and the PCMA and the PCMU. And on WIF and RSP, both of them support. And means this on WIF and RSP means you can connect the 3 parts CCTV camera like a HIK and a Dahua and UniView. So let's see the difference here. The difference in the installation, we suggest in DP9 series, we suggest install in semi-outdoors, and the DP8 series, we suggest install in full outdoors. In weekend, the weekend means you can connect the external slave or unit, or like the RFID card reader. This mainly used for the door access, and the aux input and aux output. Aux input means you can connect the external smoke detector or IR detector. The output means you can connect the alarm siren. And for the magnetic lock means you can connect the electronic magnetic lock. And the audio out means you can connect in the speaker. Here you can see connect speaker. The audio in means you can connect the external microphones. And both are LED. The 4G LED means you can support the DP9 is our mainly consider for the 4G LED. But in DP8 series, normally default one we don't support the 4G LED. But if you have any requirement on the project, then you can ask for us for the customization if you want the 4G LED. Okay. And here is then after we talk about the intercoms, then because last time we have the first online webinar, we are talking about the DPA, okay? But at this time, we have going to the 2 months later, then we add some newly function on the DPA paging gateway. These functions, all these 8 functions, we are added according to our customers' requirement in their project. So you can see we use the USB 4G dongle, and we connect the USB external USB keypad and synchronized audio and video playback. And of course, the DPA supports 2 storage passes, include the this USB pen drive, and also you can use the SD card to storage your data of the audio and video, and the real-time display of the storage, and separate the broadcast and the intercom. And this function later I will show you in details. And then the next one is the RS485 to control the PDZ via the DMF tones. And the last one is the local offline broadcast. Okay, let's see the detail about these 4 features. You can see here, you can see suppose both USB pen drive and the SD card storage here. You can see these 2 ports is for storage. It's flexible for users to choose the suitable ways for the data storage. And you can see the real-time storage available. Also, it means it's easy to monitor the audio and the video playback, and the data will be auto overwritten. You can see here, you use the real-time storage. Use the one, for example, you can see the USB pen drive. We already use the 40% use the data, and for SD card, we use the 70% use the storage. And the synchronized audio and video playback, you can see here, user will get more details in the records rather than just the audio record in the SIP calling. Then we see the left picture, you can see is a 4G dongle. It supports this USB port also supports the 4G external 4G dongles. Means you no need the network cable installation. And we also this USB port have main functions to support external USB keypad. You can call any intercoms you want by pressing the SIP numbers using this keypad. Okay, then control the PDZ, use the RS485. You can see when you installation the PDZ with the DPA, you need connecting the RS485 port. You can see the picture, and you should connect both RS485 port and the camera port. Users can see more space in the left and the right using the up and down with the DTMF. This function, we will also have the video for you to check these functions. And the last one is the local offline broadcast. User can speak by connecting the microphones and the audio. Then the audio will be enlarged to broadcast via the DP8 directly. This is all these 8 functions. So next is our NMS software. So to management of the 4G intercoms, so in NMS is very important and essential. Under the 4G model, the computer cannot directly access terminal again because without the network cable. So this problem can be solved by use the NMS in real time. So with the NMS, you can proceed this function like the configuration, firmware management, and the real-time monitoring, and the remote management. The most important thing is the benefit of our 4G intercoms. So why we need the 4G wireless SIP intercoms, and there are a few benefits here, is a flexible installation. Because 4G wireless SIP intercom, we don't use the network cable, it's wireless, and it can do the quick deployment when you're doing the installation. And also installation liabilities, you can saving your cost in the project. So it's suitable for no fixed network cable area and some development areas. And next is our security. The security means the 4G intercom system is independent because it can separate from your private network. For some information, security highly required place like the government. So it issue higher security and does not affect the original network. This is based on the customer project, like government here. And the third one is the HD audio and video. So you guys know that need to worry about, because under the 4G LED model, we still can have the highly voice quality and the highly audio quality, same as the network cable type. And the last one is the NMS. We talked about just in the pages. So this is our DINSTAR network management system, and it's used to remote management and configuration and remote troubleshooting. Okay, next are some 4G intercom solutions. So this newly application using the 4G will be more convenient for both visitor and scenery staff. The first application is DP8 and the 4G wireless. You can see the right pictures. This one is developed and enhanced based on the the network cable type. So you install the 4G intercom outside in the pole. The tourist can press the button for help for video and audio talk. And the left one, and you can see there is a multicast. It's for the multicast and the offline broadcast. The multi-broadcast is based on SIP. The scenery staff can use this multi-broadcast to play real-time broadcast in the whole scenery park. It can send the message or the voice to each DPA. And the local offline broadcast, it no need the SIP. It can be used and no network. The scenery staff can speak by connecting the microphones, and the audio will be enlarged to broadcast via the DPA directly. This makes the scenery staff more easier and remind the tourists the precautions for the visiting parking. And here is next solution for in hotel and apartment. You can see this diagram. We deploy DP8 and CCTV camera at the reception desk, and we deploy the DP9 the 4G intercoms, and the DP70 indoor stations in each hotel rooms. So using the 4G wireless and the DP8 is connecting external keypad or any SIP extensions. For example, the reception staff use the external keypad of the DPA to call the host when visitor come. The visitor can talk to the host by video talk. All these terminals based on the 4G wireless network, and all these devices connect to the SIP cloud IPBX. And next here is the solution about our police car. In these applications, we already installed our devices at the police station of China, and some customer in China already buy our this 4G wireless device, and they already installed in the police car in China. And they deploy the 4G wireless intercom on each police car. When policemen patrol outdoors, they can immediately press the button when emergency happens. Then it will auto call the police station to ask for the support. Then next is the solution in lighthouse. As we can all know, the lighthouse normally is an isolated island. It's difficult to connect the wiring network cable. So at this time, if you're using the 4G wireless communication, it will become easier and faster in the deploy and the installation. And if the duty personnel on each lighthouse found something unusual on the sea, they can keep in touch with the seaside cables immediately through the DP9. And they are using the video call by using the audio call by using the IP phone and the DP9 too. There are still many 4G applications, so if you need in future, you can contact our sales separately to get more details, and we can get to you one by one.
Okay, great. We come to the important and the interesting parts, the demo. We will help you now understand how our system works.
Okay, so you can see today we are showing you the two demo. One is the DK10 and one is our 4G wireless calling. The first part we will show you the demo kit, the DK10, the brief introduction. This is our intercom and the paging gateway, the VoIP, the demo kit. This is the video IP phone. This is a video intercom. And also, this is a CCTV camera. This is the alarm. And also, this is the IR detector. This is a paging gateway. This one is indoor monitor. And all these terminals connect to this IPBX. First, I show you use the IP video phone to call this video intercom. Okay, you can see the monitor. You can see there are two pictures, and this one, and also this monitor picture. This picture is taken from this camera, and also this picture is taken from this camera. So we can use IP video phone and also the video intercom to call each other by use the video, and we can see to each other. Next is our video phone calling using the video phone for our paging gateways. Another feature we can provide is we use the IP phone to call this paging gateway to trigger the alarm. Because in our site, if someone call for emergency, and then it will be alarmed and will be found by our security. Okay, we call this paging gateway 1 or 2. Okay, it calls, then it alarmed. And also, the security rooms can use the DTMF tongue to control the camera PTZ to check around surroundings of the callers for emergency. Okay. Then we go to the paging gateways to connect to the PTZ. And then now I show you how to connect the IP video phone with the paging gateway and also link it with the CCTV. Okay. Now let me use the IP video phone call the paging gateway. The paging gateway SIP account is 102. And call this video. Okay, it rings. The speaker is from the paging gateway. Then you can see. Okay, you can see the picture. This picture is taken from this camera, and also this picture is still taken from this camera. And also, we have another functions is to use the IP video phone to control the CCTV. You can up and down and to the left and the right. Use the PTZ. Okay. Okay. We use the TDMF tongue. And the 4 is the left. Okay. You can see left. Or you turn left. Okay. And the press the 0 to stop. Okay. Then I press the 6 to the right. Okay. Here you can see the camera return to the right. Okay, I steer to stop. And I take the down the camera, the 8. Okay, you can see the 8. Then I take the up. Okay. We stop. Okay, this is the video linkage for the securities. They use the alarm and the smoke detector and IR detector. Now I show you the video linkage if you use the paging gateway and the IP video phones. In the warehouse, nobody in warehouse, okay? Then this time a thief go to the warehouse. It will be detected by this IR detector, okay? Then it will trigger alarm and also trigger the IPv4 phones. Then the security in the rooms, then it will be noted. Then he will check what happened in the warehouse. Okay, the security room will check what happened. Okay, oh, this is a thief, right? Then you can check the thief. Okay, last one is our 4G video calling. They won't use a network cable. You can see here. We can still require the HD video and HD audio.
Hello. Now let's demonstrate the 4G audio and video communication of DP92. There are two devices, a video phone and the DP92 VSG, both of which are registered on the cloud PBX. I will press the fast dial button, and then the call is transferred from the public network to the video phone. Hello. How are you? Then I will dial from the video phone. Hello. How are you?
Okay, you can see this 4G and the 4G wireless. You can see the same HD video and the same HD audios. Okay, then we have some successful cases by install our Intercoms. So you can see here, this is our customers in the project is telecom operators. And the next is our the real-time installation, in our customer site. And here is the first one is we're using in University of Thailand, and we deploy the DPA and the DP8 on each classrooms of these universities in the canteen room, the dancing rooms, and the classroom in the hall, to make sure the notice or the attention can be broadcast everywhere and every time. Okay. And here is the parking in shopping mall in Malaysia. So you can see we deploy the DP8 and the DP9 and the C63 GP IP phone and the IPPX. And as for the intercom, we have two ways to install the parking rooms. The first one is they install the DP91 whole device on the parking room direct. And another way we embed the DP92 inside the PBX, inside the parking room. Only left the metal button. There are two ways. And the next is the road emergency by telecom provider in our Thailand. They're using the DP83, the state video intercom. They installed our DP83. You can see they installed the emergency port. This is work together with the speaker and the camera. And also there is a big display by our telecom providers. And the next is an emergency calling of the police station in Thailand. They're using the DP83, also the video intercom. And the DP8 actually is our popular model. And the next one, we go to the using the high-speed wave tower in China. You can see the two picture robot is installed in tower gateways, and we installed the DP9 inside the robot, and only left the you can see only left the key button here. When drivers facing the problem, the parking room cannot be opened, they can press the key button, ask for the help, and talk to the staff. And the next is our audio intercom with a parking barrier in Malaysia. We're using the DP8 the audio intercom. This also works together with a parking barrier. So if you customer have any project like the parking barrier or the residential buildings and the high-speed ways, you can use our product, and you can do the bidden project using our product. And the next one is also this DP8 also installed in the emergency calling and used for the access control. They installed in the University of the Costa Rica, and you can see on the entrance door of parking we installed the DP8, and in the security room we installed the C63 GP IP phone. And the next is our video intercom. They used for video intercom and access control. They installed by our in telecom building of Israel. Okay, you can see we use both DP8 and the C8. The C8 is the older product. Now already replaced to the DP8. Okay, yeah, now this is our successful solutions for the cases. So if you have any, you can ask for.
Okay, everyone, we have finished the water topics. For more questions and queries, please feel free to contact us at intercom@dinstar.com. You're also very much welcome to visit our website or directly call us to this phone number for more information and details. Great, everyone. Thank you so much for all the questions and joining us today. We will see you next time. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.